decade upon decade. And someone asked me why I chose to stay in Hamburg, and the answer to that is multifaceted, but the short answer is because of people of Hamburg and the Hamburg School District. It's basically people who love people.
Why I chose Hamburg School District? Well, it's home. I live in Wilmot. Wilmot's a part of Hamburg School District, so I've been a Lion for 33 years. People have come and gone, but our mission has never changed, and that's to provide opportunities for our students, which we do an excellent job.
At the schools, and I started teaching in the high school, which I started special ed. I was the first special ed teacher to bring special ed here. And so I've taught at the high school, I've taught at the middle school, not middle school, I did the elementary part. And I basically felt comfortable, and I love working with the elementary the most. So to me, Hamburg was just the perfect fit for me, you know, and I just love everything. I love the school. My kids graduated from here, and they got good education, had good teachers, and basically, why not Hamburg?
My name is Megan Sims. My husband Jeremiah and I both graduated from Hamburg School District. We always knew that we wanted to raise our children in Hamburg and send them to Hamburg Public Schools. We have an 11-year-old daughter, Evie, who will be going into the 6th grade, and twin 7-year-old boys, Cooper and Hank, who will be going into the 2nd. Our daughter is disabled and has attended the self-contained classroom at Noble Albritton and will be transitioning to the new self-contained classroom at the middle school and high school. We cannot say enough wonderful things about the staff, the teachers, the administration, the students for the love, the care, and the support that they have given Evie throughout the years. Everyone cheers her on and pushes her to meet her goals and supports her every need and want. The boys have always loved their teachers and all of their friends at Hamburg School District. They feel safe and comfortable going to school, and that is a wonderful feeling as a parent. Hamburg as a community treats you as a family. They are your support system, they're there for you, and it has always been wonderful growing up in such a small community that just shows up when you need them, and Hamburg School District does the same. They're there to cheer your kids on, to support them, and to educate them, and it has been a wonderful experience so far, and we are so thankful for Hamburg School District and the community of Hamburg.
I moved to Hamburg because of love. I got married and come here, and even while I'm here, I found a whole lot of love in the community-wise. My most best of all is because of the school district and how you're treated and the respect that you get from others. I experienced that for my own self from when I was down, and how even as I was superintendent, reached out to others and brought people to my house and helped me out. So I'm here basically, it's love. It's a lot to do in the community if you choose to do it. You know, you just reach out and get the help that you need. And there's people out there that's willing to help you.
Job there. When I started, I went to Mr. Porter. Well, Mr. Porter sent me word to come. He wanted to talk to me. And I thought, oh, lands, I wasn't your prize student. I was mischievous. There was 3 or 4 of us in our class, mischievous, and I was one of them. Well, when I got to Mr. Porter's office, he had a habit of rubbing his hands. He rubbed his hands and he said, Joanne, if you can stop half of the stuff you did, you'll be a good disciplinarian. And I've tried to do that through my life.
All right.
I taught 37 years, 5 of those were in Portland and the rest in Hamburg.
Thank you.
My first choice for Hamburg was because, well, my father moved here to live. My second choice for Hamburg for moving back was because I love Hamburg. Hamburg became home. Hamburg was the place that I wanted my kids to grow up in school. Hamburg is where I wanted to work. So, and Hamburg is where my parents were. So that's why I chose Hamburg.
I attended Hamburg Schools for 12 years,
Then I left and went off to college. I married. I had my family. In the 70s, we moved to Crossett, where my coach husband was working. I wasn't going to work that year because I have 2 small children. But one day the phone rang and it was Mr. B.W. Albritton, the principal at Portis Elementary School. He said, I need a 2nd grade teacher. I said, but I'm not gonna work this year. I have a 2-month-old and a 2-year-old, and I don't have a babysitter. He said, I'll call you back in a few minutes. So in a few minutes the phone rang. He said, it's all set. Your mom said she would keep your kids. See you Monday. It was fate that brought me back to Hamburg Schools, but it was the support, the encouragement, the care of the Hamburg staff and administration that kept me in Hamburg. When I was working with the State Department of Education, an ADE supervisor made the comment to me, you know, Hamburg is really a lighthouse in Southeast Arkansas. I knew then that I wanted to be a part of that lighthouse for my children, for my grandchildren, and now for my great-grandchildren, and for my hometown.
How did we get to Hamburg? Well, Coach Sporty Carpenter at Henderson State called me up one day and asked me if this job was open, if I'd apply for it, so I did. And fortunate for me, it was a blessing because Britt and I came here in '76, and I had a head basketball job. And I loved it here. I loved the people and all the people that came to the ball games, supported the program. It was great. I really enjoyed it, and I'm still here. I guess they're gonna have to carry me out of here, but it's a good place, good kids. And as far as a coach, I had some great athletes, male and female.
People asked when we retired, are we leaving? And I said, why would we leave? The reason we stayed, wonderful people, great kids. Many of our friends have moved, but they're still our friends. We still see them. We've made lifelong friends, whether they're still here. A lot of them are still here. You can't make the kind of friends that we have in large towns. My grandkids ask us when we go to the store and people stop and say, hi, Miss Wayne, how are you? And they said, how do you know you? They don't see that in the places they live. I had one of the best jobs in the world, working with some of the best people in the world. And I didn't retire because I was sick of my job. I just thought 40 years was long enough. And we love Hamburg, we love the schools. Each one of them, I worked at the middle school when we first came here, and then it was a frightening experience to move to the high school, but I'm so glad I did because some of my very best friends I met at that high school, and we still get together and have a good time together. You just can't leave and go make friends like we've made in Hamburg. And we love it here, and we'll stay here, as he said, until they carry us out. This is home.
I chose to teach at Hamburg for one simple word: home. Growing up in Hamburg, I had a great high school experience, and I would like to give back to my community in one shape or form.
Hey, I'm so proud to be a part of Hamburg School, and something that's very unique about my family, I was raised in Hamburg, but we have a 4th generation attending Hamburg School. My father, who's 93 years old, attended Hamburg. I attended Hamburg. My daughters both attended and graduated from Hamburg, and now my granddaughters are attending Hamburg School. Going to Hamburg School is not just that's where we live and that's where we have to go. It's a choice that we take very seriously, and we feel very blessed to attend and teach in Hamburg School.
I chose Hamburg because I started out here when I graduated high school doing AmeriCorps. When I did AmeriCorps, I started working with students that needed help one-on-one in small groups. As I did that, I got to work with students that did not have father figures in their lives. I wanted to be that person for our students here in Hamburg so I could show them the support that our kids need.
Why Hamburg? Why not? You know, Hamburg is such a special place. I think we're one of the most unique school districts in the state. You know, we're large, one of the largest, but not that. The fact that we're made up of so many different communities in former small districts that have all blended together to form its own special place. And I don't think you can find it like anywhere else in the state, and where everybody comes together like this for one common cause.
My why is that I am very passionate about my subject matter. I'm passionate about the children that I teach, and I hope that I'm able to help every child succeed to the highest level that they are capable of achieving.
The reason I choose Hamburg to live here is the small town atmosphere. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody's willing to help. There's something about the people, that they are friendly. The kids, it's just been a great place for me. My spirituality has gotten better. I just love it.
We are second grade teachers at Noble Elementary, and we love Hamburg School District because of the family-like atmosphere. Not being from Hamburg, I thought I would be treated like an outsider, and since I've been here, I've always been treated like family.
All right, I initially chose Hamburg just because I heard such great things about the town and the community. And I have been working for the Hamburg School District now for over 4 years, and the time has definitely gone by very quickly. The thing that I love about Hamburg is simply the people. It's a wonderful community, it's a wonderful school district, and I work with people who care about kids, and that is their number one priority. Hamburg is family, Hamburg is community, and in Hamburg, everyone bleeds purple and white.
I chose to come back to Hamburg after teaching in Little Rock just because I grew up here and graduated from high school here, and I love just that hometown community and being a part of that. And I wanted my son to experience small town community with people that love him and teachers that care about him, and that we see around town. You know, my own kids in my classroom I get to see all around town, and that he has that also.
Why do I teach? I teach because I want to share my love of reading with children and also teach skills that will help them succeed in life.
I just want to say the reason Hamburg School District is special to me and my family. I have a special needs child who was not really getting what he needed in the district that we came from. Transferred him over here, and he got exactly what he needed to be successful in life. The staff and teachers really understood his disability, and after him being in the district a couple of years, I decided I wanted to work for Hamburg School District because it is an amazing place that truly cares about our kids.
After getting through with school and coming back, you see a lot of things at college and you just realize how much Hamburg prepared me for college. Our senior English teacher got us ready for college, and there were many people who bragged on her, and we've come back and bragged on her and told her how great she was. She had us ready for college. We came back though really for one reason, that's to help kids. We love kids here at Hamburg. I know people compare test scores, and that's definitely important, but I am pleased to know that the love at Hamburg is what makes a difference in every school building. It's not just about us as teachers, it's not just about test scores, thankfully. It's about the love we have for each and every student.
Hamburg was a community that supported me and provided me with opportunities that made me the person who I am today. Coming back to Hamburg and starting our family was an easy decision for us because of family, opportunities, and support. Being involved in our hometown and schools is just one way for us to be able to give back to the community that gave so much to us.
My why for Hamburg School District and working as a special ed teacher is definitely the kids that need, all the kids, but the kids that need just a little extra help to succeed, whether that is shoes or food or a quiet place to rest when they didn't get any sleep last night. I've seen it over and over, and we always provide all the tools in the classroom and the extra help that the kids need just to succeed in school. I've seen it over and over. We have a great staff and a loving staff, and those kids are so blessed to be here. And I always know I feel blessed to have my own children go to school here, and for all the kids, they will always be given the tools that they need to succeed in education and in life.
Hi, my name is Janice Black, and I just wanted to take a few moments to brag on Portland Elementary School. My children started there 4 years ago, and every year that they've been there, the results have been magnificent. I absolutely love Portland Elementary. The staff is always courteous. They're always professional. They will reach out to you whenever you need to have a question or you have a concern, and it's just like a great big family. I would recommend Portland Elementary School to anyone. My children love it there. The lessons are engaging. They want to go back to school after summer break, so that says a lot about it. Secondly, I just want to say thank you to the administration of Hamburg Public School District. Portland is a gem. It really, really is, and I enjoy the fact that my children are able to go to such a small school, but it is mighty in academics. Keep up the good work, Portland.
I love Hamburg because of the sense of community we have here.
My name is Vicki Daly. I am originally from upstate New York. I landed in Arkansas via the United States Air Force. I chose to settle in Arkansas, in Hamburg, Arkansas, after living in a couple of other cities. My children have grown up here and graduated from Hamburg High School. Over the years, I've had several opportunities to move back to New York, where my family is from. All my family still lives up there. The only family I have here in Arkansas is my 2 children. And we decided to stay even after they graduated. They love this area. They love the town. I love the town. When I moved here, everybody just accepted me, and I'd like to say with open arms. Anytime I go uptown, there's not one person that I don't see that will say hi to me. Everybody has taken very good care of me over the years, and I say that as they are like family. I have met and made several close friends, and I consider them as my family. So I have really enjoyed living in this area, and I plan on retiring here and living out my years here.
For those of you who may not know me, I'm Stanton Vesey. I'm a lifelong resident of Hamburg, having lived and born and been raised here. I could think of no better experience for my family than growing up in Hamburg. But you have to have a vocation to come back and work with. And Hamburg High School prepared me for that challenge. My undergraduate work at UAM, and then later at then Northeast School of Pharmacy, now ULM, was one of competition and challenges. And I found that my education that I received at Hamburg High School was second to none. It's a great place to live. It's a wonderful school to educate your children in. Thank you.
All 3 of us graduated in the class of 2010 from Hamburg High School, and this is all our first year teaching here. We've been all over, but we all chose to come back. I taught in Central Arkansas, and Kristen taught in
right down the street,
right down the road. Yeah. But we all chose to come back. For me, it was I have kids, and this is where I was raised. This is the school that I went to, and I couldn't think of a better school I want my kids to go to.
Growing up here, I don't think any of us, I'm going to speak for y'all, but I don't think any of us realized how good our schools here are until we went and worked in other places and then chose to come back. And it makes you realize that there's something about this school district and this town that's just different from other places.
This school, my education from the Hamburg School District gave me my solid foundation to start this career.
I graduated from Hamburg High School in 1980. Since that time, I've lived in Central Arkansas, Florida, and Virginia. While I enjoyed each of these places, I've always felt a special sense of belonging in Hamburg, Arkansas. While going to Hamburg High School and living in the town of Hamburg, I always felt that I was a part of the community and a part of the school and was part of something bigger than myself. And that's one of the reasons that when I came back to Arkansas, I wanted to live in Hamburg and raise my family here. In fact, my children graduated from Hamburg High School in 2019.
I attended a high school that had a population that was half the population of the city of Hamburg, where you didn't know everyone's name. Rebecca went to Warren, where she was a cussed lumberjack, but not any longer. We love the Hamburg School because it's similar to the TV show Cheers, where everyone knows your name.
From the administration down, they truly care for our children and the community. We would not want to raise Carly anywhere else.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the
because I get a new teacher every year, and I get to learn fun things about them and their personalities, and that we get to do fun activities, and I learn something new every day.
They can say it all sounds crazy.
I like Hamburg School because the teachers help you with your work and nice people at school. Hamburg is special to me because friendly people and they have a park.
Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head, a million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
My name is Edwin Mondrayan, and I like school because I can go play with my friends, and I can learn, and I can go see my teachers every day.
With things from far away.
We love Hamburg Schools!
Special things I compile, each one there to make you smile on a rainy day.
We love Hamburg!
They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say we've lost our minds. I don't care if they call us crazy. Run away to a world that we design.
Every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head, a million dreams keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. Oh, a million dreams for the world we're gonna make.
However big, however small, let me be
I like school because I get to see my friends and play. like school because we have math and geese.
You may be right, you may be wrong, but say that you're bringing me along to the world you see, to the world I close my eyes to see. I close my eyes to see. Every night I lie in bed.
Portland Elementary School because all the teachers are nice, all the students are really nice.
A million dreams, a million dreams. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams is all it's gonna take. A million dreams for the world we're gonna make. For the world we're gonna make.